first teaching lesson with VIPKid.
Woohoo!
I'm super excited. It's going to be this Saturday morning at 5:30 in the morning. I'm going to teach a kid the vocabulary for family and mom and dad and brother and sister. It's going to be great.
So you actually see before the lesson what you're supposed to teach them?
Oh, yes. It would be disastrous if I was just going into it blind.
I didn't know that, so that's good for me to know.
Yeah. So I've already looked over my lesson briefly and figured out what I'll need to practice and if I need to have any props with me, stuff like that. I'm excited. I no longer have to anxiously wait for my first lesson. So I hope it goes well. Nate, how do you feel?
Bad. I'm tired of feeling bad. I've been starting to wonder if podcasts make you sick, because basically for this entire run of our podcast so far, I've been sick the whole time. And I just can't overemphasize how unusual that is. Like, I never get sick. I've just had nonstop headaches and achiness, soreness, running nose. I think now it's due to allergies. I don't think it's anything viral or bacterial. I don't know. I've been trying different medicines. I took Claritin this morning as well as aspirin, and that seemed to work better than some of the other stuff I was trying. So I'm going to see if that helps before I go waste a doctor's time.
Have you been using the nasal spray?
No, I forget.
That would help you with your runny nose and your congestion a lot.
I did use it once, and it couldn't get in my nose because it was already so runny. Like, it just literally sat on the outside of my nose, basically.
Nasty.
Yeah, honestly, like, that has been, like, the defining part of my last couple weeks, is just being miserable all the time. And I can't sleep, and I can't be awake. Like, I almost threw up my keyboard today at work because I coughed too hard.
That's definitely a bad scene.
Yeah, I mean, because I've been sick for a week straight now, and before that I was sick for a week and a half or 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not sure what else there is to say about that.
I don't think there is much else. But despite your sickness, we had dinner with some friends from our new church, and it was really nice. They invited us over for dinner. They made us chicken and green beans and something else.
Potatoes,
yeah. So we got to hang out with them and their 2 kids.
It was nice. They were just trying to get to know us better. We already know them a little bit through various avenues, but it was nice to sit down and have a meal together. The husband does a lot of the media work at the church, also professionally, but also at the church. And I think I'll be helping him out in the future with some of the videos they make and some photos. And so I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be a great asset in those ventures.
Well, if I ever was to feel better, maybe.
Yeah, maybe then.
And just to display how sick I am, I got a new phone on Tuesday, which usually is like a highlight of my year. Like, I love new phones. And I think Shelby basically thought I didn't like it. She was like, do you like it? Do you want it? I was like, yeah, I really do. I just wasn't able to display it or even really enjoy it that much.
You just seemed so annoyed that you were getting a new phone and annoyed that you had to do anything with it. It was definitely concerning.
Yeah. If you're curious, I got the iPhone XR, or it's spelled XR, but they pronounce it 10. It's fine. I mean, it's good. I don't like that it's so big. Shelby and I have both had iPhone 7s for a while. We used to have pluses, and then we got the smaller 7. And I really like the size of that. I do enjoy the larger screen space, but it really doesn't fit in my hand. It doesn't really fit in my pocket. The bulkiness is really unfortunate.
Well, maybe this is why I thought you didn't like your phone, because you don't actually like your phone that much.
I do like it, and I really do appreciate how much faster it is. Like, I scan a lot of documents in, like, a little scanny app with the camera, and I noticed that my 7 would oftentimes just get really bogged down making the PDF, which I always just thought was kind of weird. Like, it didn't, I don't know, to me, it didn't seem like it should be that hard. But the new phone just rips through that stuff. So I really do notice the speed difference. The camera's much better. The screen is nicer. I can tell it's brighter. The speakers are louder. Like, there really are lots of benefits to it, but there just are trade-offs.
An artist that I follow called Strange Dirt does lots of primarily print work, and they just released some new patches, like a patch you'd put on a jacket or jeans or something like that. I set an alarm on my phone so that I'd be at my computer at the right time to get on and buy the patch before it sold out, and I was very excited. So I picked one out and I ordered it, and it should be here eventually. I don't know. It didn't say on there when it would be here. I don't really care when it gets here. I'm just excited to know that I have bought it and that I will own it at some point.
I'm excited for Shelby too, obviously because I care about her, but also selfishly because they announced these patches, I think in maybe December or November, and she's been talking nonstop.
It was like 2 months ago.
Every day, daily. She wakes up in the morning talking about these patches. Oh, guess what? Strange Dirt is releasing patches. I want a patch from Strange Dirt. Nonstop.
It was maybe 2 months ago. Calm down. And I've maybe only mentioned it once every 2 days. Which I can recognize is still a lot, but, cut me some slack.
Okay. So we both got new toys this week.
Oh my goodness. And so Nate got his new phone, which meant that I got his old phone, and I needed to buy a new phone case. Shopping is very stressful for me. Making decisions, very stressful. Not only is it stressful, but I'm also just bad at it. Like, it's not just a situation of, oh, this makes me feel bad, but I'll just go in and get the job done. No, it's, oh, this makes me feel bad, so I'm going to look at these 50 options for 5 days and not make a decision.
Yeah. I saw that we had a package coming from Amazon, and I just assumed that it was Shelby's phone case because I knew that my new phone would be getting here soon, and she would need her phone case, as soon as possible, basically, because she was going to take my phone as soon as that happened. And so I saw an Amazon package coming in, and I was like, oh, is this your case, honey? And she was like, oh, no, I haven't even ordered it yet, because she was just so indecisive.
I wasn't even quite that direct about it. It was more, Nate said, oh, Shelby, is this your phone case? And he looked over at me as I looked guiltily and cowered at the edge of my chair. And then he asked, have you bought a phone case?
I just assumed it was done.
And I somehow condensed my body even further and sunk lower into the ground. With which I responded, no, I have not selected a phone case. And that was, I don't know, early in the afternoon. And I think it was maybe 8 o'clock that night whenever I did actually select and purchase a phone case.
And that's just on the day that you actually purchased it. Like, you knew about it 2 to 3 days before then.
Correct.
But
Yeah.
you also weren't purchasing it.
And it's not like I just forgot about it or anything. I was actively shopping and looking for those 2 to 3 days. I think that that's the embarrassing part. It got to the point where I texted pictures of the cases to Michaela and my mom. It's like, please help me. I think I sent them maybe 20 20 cases that I was choosing from.
She also showed them to me. Surprise, surprise, she thinks my opinions about cases are dumb.
I wouldn't go that far. You just had very strongly negative opinions about ones that I liked.
I love you.
I love you.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right. See you next time. Boo doo 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 doo.